I said, they're just harassing you. I said, just tell them to stop. And they said, no, you stop. I'm tired of having any trouble from you. And I said, Terry. And I said, Terry, I can't control anything. And then she hung up on me. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. That's what they told her. It's a bunch of bullshit. No, they're saying that they got one against me. Why would they be calling my stepmom and texting her daughter? Because they're harassing them. They don't have anything. Yeah, they're all the way out in California. Y'all, here, Grandpa, say something. What do you think about all this harassment and stuff? Do you want?
I ain't gonna say anything about it. I'm not gonna.
No, am I supposed to be here with you or not?
Well, yeah, I've been for 28 years or 29 years.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Do you still want me to be here?
If I didn't, you wouldn't be there.
Exactly. Okay. Well, what do you think about them on?
I don't know who I'm talking to yet.
You're talking.
About our business.
I'm just saying that they're calling Dad and Terry and calling her daughter and getting stuff stirred up.
Well, that's one thing leads to another. Has been going on.
All right. I'll let you. I'll see you after. I'll see you when you get done with lunch. All right. Love you. Bye. You guys are about to fucking up right now. You want to text? People are gonna text my sister-in-law and gonna call my dad and stepmother and say that they're private investigators and you got a lawsuit against me. I haven't talked to any girl. That precious man is not going through this. He had adopted me and you guys are giving me shit. Yeah, it's not good for his health. Well, we just got a call from a stepmom because of people online calling and texting a girl that's married. Stop texting my sister-in-law. I don't know how you guys think you get to text my sister-in-law and get off calling my father and my stepmom. You have no idea who you're talking to. Those people aren't even close to us like that. No, I want them to hear what they're doing. Y'all don't understand what y'all are doing to me. I want to make regular content. I was just sitting here dozing. I was sitting here taking a nap, and I get a call from my stepmom. People are mad because I talked to Iceman and what's his name earlier, Filthy. And we're calling Fusion out for the bullshit he's harassing and putting me through, pretending to be my friend. No, Katana, you stop. Fucking tired of you. I'm blocking you. I'm tired of you. Tired of you. And I'm tired of you, Mia. I'm putting him on the phone so you guys can see what the fuck you're doing to me has real life consequences. You're making me upset. He's not here right now, so he's not listening to any of this. He's off the phone out and about. But I'm screaming at you guys and yelling because you guys have had the nerve to sit here and fucking fuck with me and cyberbully me and everything else, all because I wanted to have a YouTube channel. You don't own YouTube. Yeah, it's fucked up, just like Kevin said. And I guarantee Fusion or somebody in his circle of no goods had something to do with it. I don't know who did it, but whoever called my stepsister and my stepmom and my real dad, you suck. You want to say I got a lawsuit? Deliver me the lawsuit. If you don't have a lawsuit against me, then it would be coming against me. text messages because people are reaching out to me saying, why are people from YouTube reaching out to me? Y'all stop trying to get interviews from my family, friends, etc. that you're pulling off my Facebook because it's not happening. Fusion's doing it. MC's doing it. All the people trying to make me a locale's doing it. And all you guys laughing along to their videos and shit, y'all are encouraging them. MC has called me 30 fucking times in a row. That's no lie. What's going on, Delilah? Fusion, MC, whoever is calling. I don't know who it is. I really don't care. But it's coming out of all this bullshit of trying to make me into my own universe. Just like Rick said, I don't need to be reacting to this shit. But it's kind of hard to react when you just got called and just basically got cussed out, basically, from your fucking stepmom because of some trolls on YouTube deciding to reach out and find their number and their information, and y'all had the audacity to text the wife of somebody who is married to a veteran and is pregnant with kids, and you want to talk about me? I don't talk about people's kids. I don't talk about their wives, and I don't threaten people. Do not call my family and claim that you're state or private investigators and that you got a lawsuit against me. Because if you had, you would be talking to me. Ford, dude, man, what the hell? These are the type of people you like and like to like up and be in their lives and shit. These people. I got a whole IG message from Fusion this morning calling me his little cow and drip, drip, drip that milk. He's a fucking sicko. I don't know what that sugar nova means, but I haven't, you're talking about somebody else. I haven't called anybody back to back to back to back to back. What's not true, Carrie? I haven't been calling anybody. What are y'all talking about? What, spit it out. Spit it out, or I'm about to block you both. I don't need fucking negative Nellies here for stuff that I did in the past. So if you're going to sit there and talk about shit, yeah, exactly. Well, that's what they did. And it's trolling, it's whatever. It's going over the line, getting in there with people's family. I don't deserve this shit. Okay, for everybody who's lost and don't know what's going on, listen. My stepmom just called the house phone. I was asleep. I was taking a nap because my back was hurting. And the phone rang. And I'm hearing her voice for the first time in probably over a year because, oh, I don't know, me and my stepmom don't have a good relationship. And these people know that. They call my stepmom out in California, for fuck's sake. They somehow get a hold of her daughter's phone number and text her daughter. They somehow find my dad, maybe even, or just my stepmom, I don't know. And they're texting them talking a bunch of shit about me and saying they got lawsuits about me and they're asking them stuff about me. And my stepmom doesn't like me and she doesn't want her daughter or her to be bothered by anything to do with me. So the fact y'all are doing that is petty as fuck. And it's just causing a fucking divide in the family. And I'm going to get blamed for it. You see now why I've been saying I'm a victim or been acting like a victim. I haven't been acting like a victim. I am a victim. Yeah, I've got a stepmom. MC knows about it. He was talking about it one time on a comment thread. She pulled a gun on me all because I said I'm not leaving until I find my cell phone. She's fucking crazy. My stepmom pulled a gun on me because she got mad at me one day and she was throwing my shit out my room. And she said, "You're getting out of here right now." And I said, "Sure, as soon as I find my phone." And they pulled a gun out. She pulled her gun out with hollow point bullets and pointed it right at me. And she said, "You're getting out of here right now." So I stepped right outside the house and I called the police using the next door neighbor's phone. And then I waited for the police to get there. And then I went and got the rest of my stuff, found my phone, and I took off and I went and I stayed at a friend's house for 2 weeks. I finished up work. I put in a 2 week notice, and then I had to move back home to Missouri. My dad and mom have never been in my life. That's why my grandpa is so important to me. No, my dad and stepmom don't live close to me. I mean, they're not far, but my grandpa is the only person that's had me since I've been 3 years old and has had my back. You guys aren't going to turn him against me, and you know that. That's why I had him on at the beginning of this live. So he could tell you guys that he wants me here. He's not just saying it to protect me. I'm not some addict that runs over him. Trust me, I used to be an addict. You want me to talk about the days that I used to go overdraw on my account and would always ask him to cover it and lie that it was something else? That was when I was an addict. I didn't steal stuff and things. I lied to people and manipulated them. But I'm not an addict anymore. I'm so tired of being fucking fucked with. I can't even sit here and get some rest. And then they got you rolling, telling me to not talk to Bird. I don't talk to Bird. I haven't ever talked to Bird. I decided a while back ago that unless a female YouTuber is talking to me, I don't talk to them unless just to say hi. Because I've had too many experiences in my life with females. Two, one that damaged and abused my car as a felony and got away with it, and the police knew about it. And the other one cheated on her husband with me, and then her husband threatened her to file a false charge against me, and she did. But then luckily, she filed the charge drunk, and she told the truth while sober. So I got out of that. So yeah, I'm a little iffy when it comes to women. Yeah, she is the evil stepmom from a Disney movie. She doesn't like me. Nobody likes me except my grandpa. That's why I came on YouTube. I wanted to make some more friends. I didn't want to make any enemies. I didn't mean to dox anybody. I didn't. I just fucked up. Yeah, I'm alienated from my dad, Jerry. That's right. Why do you think me and my grandpa are trying to get my life straightened out as much as we can? Because we know that when he's gone, I'm not gonna have anybody. And it's not because I'm mean to my family. I've always checked on my brother. I've always cared about him. And I've always attended family functions. And get people gifts and remember their birthdays as much as I can. I love my family. People said it went too far when I got Canine Rescue, got my address from me to send me a laptop, and then he used it to call the police here. Not once, not twice, but 3 times now. They've been here 3 times, and we haven't even lived here but 3 months. I had to take an Ativan. I got so upset. I'm still upset. It hasn't kicked in yet. I consented to the thing, so real deal and Delilah didn't have to help me with that because I don't have any desire or nothing to do anybody any harm. I did that. The pending thing that I have coming up, I'm gonna hell, I'm innocent. I know I am, and that's all I'm gonna say. But how did you find people out in California that are related to me? Like, no, the bullshit doesn't need to stop. These people need to be unmasked. People wonder why that I call the FBI or say I'm going to call the state police because I'm tired of this shit. This isn't the country or America I was taught to grow up in. I can't, Delilah. I've already ended it. I'm not gonna have myself get slandered or defamed anymore. It's over. So please, nobody ever bring up anything related to that old stuff anymore. Because doing so, it could potentially, but that's why I got to be careful who I have up on here. Because they're going to try to get me in trouble. And I'll tell you right now, if y'all get me really swatted or something and cause me to get killed, I hope you feel good about yourself. Because if you think I'm gonna, I shouldn't. I done said enough. Brownie. Hold on, Brownie. I have to finish taking that medicine. Fucking a nervous wreck. Yeah, every time my stepmom calls, she's always got something to bitch about. And this time, all she had to bitch about was the fact about something I've already been getting harassed about, except now they're being harassed and they don't want to be harassed. And they're blaming me, so of course they're going to blame me. Fusion. You piece of shit, Fusion. I hate you, motherfucker. You live in Missouri. Why don't you come on down to Haytime, motherfucker? I promise to God I'll whoop your fucking ass. Come on down here. We can get away with a peace disturbance by fighting ticket. It won't cost that much. Come on. Somebody done it. And I want them to stand up and take responsibility. Like all the people that I've taken responsibility for that I accidentally said their name, or in the video it showed their number. Those were accidents, you fucking dumb fucks. If I wanted to dox somebody, I would make a video masterpiece. Okay? I would not do it in a shitty type of way like that. You don't see Fusion because he's hidden, but I'm sure he's in here. He's screen recording. They're sucking it up. They think my tears is milk, literal milk. They're fucking sick. It's not my number. They got a hold of my sister-in-law's number, my stepmother, and my father, who, by the way, are all the way out in California, and texted them talking about that I'm being under investigation for something I said to some woman, which is fucking ludicrous, and that they've got a lawsuit against me. Well, if you got a lawsuit against me, why don't you just bring it to my doorstep? Black Pox has been unblocked. I don't know why he should be, though. Say one fucking thing, stupid dude, and you're fucking gone. Your little fan fusion and shit's gone too far. And you went too far too, making all those videos while I wasn't even online. I'm gonna call. I don't know. People got my number rolling from Iceman and all types of people that shared it. You know, I shared it with a few people on YouTube and stuff, and it just gets out. They don't get it. They don't understand that I really have mental and physical issues. They all think I'm a fucking addict. And they have no idea who they're really causing pain and hurt to. They're causing stress and hurt to my family and my granddad. And that's not because I'm making them go through it. It's because, you know, I can't hide how I feel away from everybody forever. Eventually, I break down and I tell Grandpa what it is. And he thinks I ought to just, but he agreed. He don't understand all this stuff because he's older, and that's why they do this stuff and they make accounts in his name and stuff because they know that these older people, they don't get on the internet. No, my grandfather's not going to end up so strict from the stress that he end up in a nursing home. I'll stay off here before that has to happen and just take care of him. But he's just having his heart tested now as preemptive. It's not that he's been having any symptoms or anything, but yeah, exactly. That's what their goal is for me because they know that this current thing that's going on with me here in Missouri, all I can say is just watch and see. That's all I can say. But other than that, I don't have any criminal issues. I'm not a felon and everything, and people are jealous about that. Don't be jealous. I've just fucking not tried to break any laws, okay? But I have gotten into situations where I was charged with stuff like that because of bullshit, circumstantial stuff. No, Iceman didn't dox me. Iceman talked to me this morning, and Filthy did too. Black Pox. Mr. Fusion's been telling me all morning on Instagram that he's gonna release the beast and everything. Like I could show you the messages from Instagram from Fusion, and then all of a sudden I'm sitting here asleep, and I get a call from my relatives out in California saying they're getting these texts and calls from people from YouTube and they're tired of it and they want me to leave them alone. And that's bullshit. You're bringing family into things. Just as bad as when they called the cops the past 3 times and sent them out here. Next time cops get sent out here, they're probably going to try to arrest me or something. And when they try to arrest me for something false that I know I didn't do, well, just like Mike dude said, something's going to end up happening. And yeah, you damn right. My family is going to hold the people responsible. They may have just their little fancy Mr. Fusion TV names, but somebody can find their real names or we'll get it to them when the time comes. So keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with me. All I want to do is do my own type of content on things I'm interested in. I don't want to fight with anybody. I don't. Now, lighthearted fun, making videos back and forth. If somebody wanted to do that, yeah, I might could do that. But this serious shit about doxing this and this and this and posting this and this, like, don't y'all understand? Fusion was wrong for just the last few videos and stuff he made on me. Y'all think he did that just for his channel? No, he did that to hurt me. He did that to hurt me, and he did that hoping that I would react and respond. And hell, almost at first I wanted to. I'm glad I didn't. I've got to get to where I don't respond back anymore, but I can't help about not responding about this. I just woke up out of bed. And after I just got talked to the way I got talked to by my stepmom, you damn right I decided to go live and tell y'all about it because it's fucking bullshit. Oh, Citizen Z, just your favorite channel creators that I see you're friends with some of them on Twitter. They know your first and last name now, but you don't know theirs. Uh, I don't know what you missed, man. Here's what you missed. You missed the fact that Fusion and some of these other trolls called some of my family members and said that I was being investigated and I had a lawsuit and all this other bullshit and harassed them. And it pissed my stepmom, the one that pointed a gun at me. I think I told you that about that. Yeah, she called a while ago and made sure to let me know that she doesn't appreciate it, even though I didn't have anything to do with it except exist, and people get mad and decide to look at my family. What it is they're mad they can't find my actual wife. I don't know why they think my wife is named one name, but it's not. But it doesn't matter what her name is because I don't want y'all to find her. because I can't even find her. So if I can't find her, how are y'all going to find her? And even if I could find her, no, I wouldn't want to subject her to your shit. So you could put her on a video and make her look embarrassed so other people could clip it and be like, this is the person that married Square's wife, that married Square. Like, do you think she's a fucking idiot? No, she's not. Where's my proof, Black Box? Proof about what? I just got the phone call. Oh, show us the messages from Fusion? Oh, okay, I can do that. They happened just this morning. It may be a little sloppy because of the camera and doing it through the computer, but here we go. There's him doing a bunch of milk. There's him saying a bunch of threats and more cow milk stuff. There's my responses. Cow milk, more stuff, threats. All of this was this morning because, as you can see, I only got 2 people on. This is a brand new created Instagram. So yeah, all this shit from him was this morning. Him letting me know. I'm not reading them all one by one to you, Herbal. I'm pissed off, dude. I'll fucking put them in a video for you later, okay? Just know that they're there. Damn, that's enough proof to know that they're there, isn't it? Fuck. And you know what? If Mr. Fusion didn't have anything to do with this stuff about calling my family, then why don't he aid his services in helping find out who did? No, he don't want to do that because he hates me, right? Well, if he wants to clear his name as far as off the list of suspects, he does. How about that? Of course, it's going to be blurry, Herbal. It's through a camera. Look, I'm rolling a blunt right now, okay? I'm upset. Yeah, I'm worried about me. Yeah, Herbal, you can hit me up on IG. I'm worried about me. I damn sure am. Because this shit ain't funny or right to be happening to my family. All y'all are trying to do is make people hate me. And they're going after my stepmom and shit because they already know I don't have a good relationship with them. Oh, sure you did, Mr. Fusion. Somebody clue Mr. Clueless TV down there in, like he don't know or they hadn't been watching. Just now pops up and says something, saying they're private investigators and they got a lawsuit. And I've been texting this girl, and it's funny because right after I left Iceman's, Roland was telling me not to talk to Bird. I haven't talked to Bird. I've never. I clicked on her live one time. I didn't mean to. Other than that, I left. I don't watch Bird. I don't talk to Bird. I don't have Bird added on social media. I don't mess with Bird. I don't talk to any females. You know why? Because usually there's always some trouble involved in it, at least from my recent past experience. So, no, I'm not talking to any females, except for on here on YouTube that come in my chat and choose to talk to me. I'm following all the terms and orders set out that I have to follow by law. I'm following all the laws. Hell, I'm not even out on bond. I got summoned for this most recent thing I have pending, and I've got a lawyer, and well, I can't talk about it, but just wait. Just you wait. Square ain't gonna be no felon. Put it that way. I hadn't done anything. I've never threatened nobody. I've never, the only thing I've ever threatened somebody with is with the wrath of lawsuits and stuff like that, lawful. I would never threaten anybody physically. I'm not that type of person. I couldn't hurt somebody physically. I just couldn't do it. I just could not do it. I mean, it'd be like me trying to set myself on fire, it's just virtually almost impossible. Like, imagine trying to take a match and slowly set your arm on fire with a match or a lighter or something. It'd be hard for you to do it to yourself. Well, that's how I feel about when violence comes up. It's hard for me to commit violence. My dad had to practically force me to go into karate because he got tired of me getting picked on and he wanted me to fight back. I may be disabled, but I'd still be willing to fight you, Fusion. Dude, I'm not no low-cal, and you need to leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Is that clear enough for you? All of you, leave me the fuck alone. If you don't like my channel or me, leave. Stop making videos tagging me and shit. Stop making videos about me. You wouldn't hurt me at all. Because the fact that you can just now admit that you'd hurt a fucking disabled person is fucking priceless. It shows that you're a hypocrite. You have no real values. That's exactly right. It's not anybody's business. I'm just wanting to go ahead and dox myself so people can't say they want to. Yeah, I said that's how I feel because of what you're doing. You can stop what you're doing and I won't feel that way. Like how you pretended to be my friend in the beginning. You can just not be anything to me at all. How about that? Fusion, just shut up. You know what? I don't even know why I'll even let you stay in here. I'm giving you the same treatment. You're blocked. And don't nobody unblock him. Tired of him nagging at me, picking at me. SC, I took the video down. You know what? They made so many videos about me. Why did I really even care? It's not gonna, it shouldn't cause a reaction to calling people's family. You're wrong. You're in the minority there if that's what you believe, SC, because nobody here thinks it's cool how they have decided to call family from halfway across the country and basically say a bunch of lies and get them upset and stirred up. Like, no, that's me watching a video and giving a reaction to it of somebody being shown their record or whatever is not bad because there's people, there's channels in here that we watch, and that's what they do, is that they expose people that are trying to do stuff in the community maybe and they're not good people and they've got a record. So if I can't react to those videos without causing a negative reaction, I can understand a negative comment or feedback or hell, even a video back. But you don't call my family. You don't call my married sister-in-law who's married to a damn veteran, a veteran who's done time over in Afghanistan and that could literally probably end a lot of people's life. Not that he would. I'm just saying, you're messing with a woman who has a husband that's literally a trained killer. But that's not what they're trying to do. They're not trying to mess with her or nothing, I bet. They're just trying to annoy him just enough and leave my name in the trail of stuff so that I get the heat from it. And that's exactly what happened. What are you talking about, Carrie? I'm prolific in my insanity. I was wiping off my bed uh, because I spilt some stuff on it. Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. I don't know who Chris Chan is, to be honest. But I might look into him now that you tell me about him, Carrie, and do some reactions on vids about him or something. I want to do true crime and stuff. I want trolls to leave me alone, okay? Like I'm not trying to do any trolling, okay? I'm not the mystic despite however many of you think I am. I'm not that account. I told people to just go get the proof that I was like what's his email address, because I only have like two or three email addresses, and so I know I'm not him. I don't wish any harm on Black Pox. I don't hate Black Pox. Hell, I don't even hate Mr. Fusion. I just hate what they've done to me. I hate the stuff they said to me. MC, I'm not answering anything you say because you say things, you try to like trip me up. I never did say nothing like that. If I don't hate him, then I'm blocking him. Why should I unblock him? Because he always trolls me and stuff, so he can troll me some more. Maybe I did. I'll have to get the email to show you. I don't know. You say I did, I say I don't. So, I mean, sometimes I have fucking bad memory as it is. And I'm a little stressed out right now, and I'm trying to unblock somebody, so I'm really not focused on the chat. I'll never, though, be able to trust, like, Mr. Fusion unless he cut. Because, like, there's people that have started to, like, forgive me, and I think that, and they've told me that they're going to do stuff, and, you know, I bet when they finally do end up getting to it and do it, that y'all will see that I have changed as far as the fact of like doing the same old lives like this. I only went live and done this because I was pissed off. I may give some people wrenches soon. I wasn't going to give a whole lot of people wrenches because a lot of you have, like, I can't tell from talking shit about me to uh, being serious. So it's hard to tell who really gives a shit about my channel and who just wants to have a wrench to fuck things up. That's how I feel. Now, I'm going to unblock Mr. Fusion, but I'm going to say this. Like, if he really cared and he really didn't help me and he didn't have anything to do with any of this, well, I mean, why not help? And, why not, since I don't, considering I've got no videos up talking about him, except maybe one, and I would take that one down even, then why not take but no, you gotta have my shit because it's monetized. They monetize in locales in 2022. That's what they're saying. To see if I go away, and you won't have nothing left to monetize but what you already have. And under the community guidelines, as much as everybody don't like them, and I don't agree they're perfect, I think what is perfect is protected groups of people, which include disabled people, etc. You should not be able to make hate, humiliating content about them. Shouldn't be able to do it. That's all I'm saying. Reaper, I was told I was being trolled by you, so I hope not, because I'm giving you a wrench. I don't know why you don't have one. I'm giving people a wrench that I hope will just do their mod job unbiasedly, irregardless, just like for any other channel. Forward for life, hey, good to see you, but it's just, man, it's just crazy. Them doing this, whoever that them is, call my family. Like, I don't, I just don't get it. I don't deserve it. Like, I'm not a bad person. I take out my neighbor's trash and help clean up the grass off the sidewalk and stuff after they mow. Like, I bring in their groceries for them. I help with things that they don't know how to do with electronics. I do all sorts of stuff I don't ever ask for any payment for, or thanks or gratitude. And I just know that I'm not the type of person that deserves to have a verse made about him or to have videos made about him. And it hurts me to my soul. It hurts me to my soul. And y'all don't care. If any of you have an ounce of decency and soul in you, you'd stop. I don't know about even Reaper keeping a wrench because I've been told that Reaper's trolling me. That Fusion, you're trolling me, which hell, that's it's not something that's not been obvious lately. The people are going way too far. Oh, JR, I'll get you a wrench. I'm sorry. You and your brother. You know I like you and your brother. Well, it's not about being sad and depressed. I'm already that, and they're already adding to that with their shit. But what they're risking is they're risking someone like calling the police again or something. And if they try to come in here forcefully, like something very bad could happen. And I don't want that to happen. And that's why it's so dangerous with people with canine rescue giving out my address. And that's why I don't like people that are associating with canine rescue. And I've seen Canine Rescue in Mr. Fusion's chat saying he's going to help get Black Hawk subs. That guy is a POS. He lied to me about getting my address. He got my address, and then ever since he's got my address, he's used it for nefarious purposes, and that's all I can say about it. I'm not going to block the real deal. One, I can't see him, and two, uh, I don't have any problems with the real deal, except I couldn't tell if the real deal was being nice or friendly to me or not. Yeah, anyone with a wrench doesn't make negative content on me. Like that's definite facts. So you couldn't get one anyways, Fusion. That dash cam footage used to be public on my YouTube account, and Ghost was around from the beginning. His account picture and name is just changed up. So I'm sure he just downloaded a bunch of stuff before I made private. That's how he got the dash cam footage. Either that or one of my people that I had on my Facebook from YouTube gave it to him. Mama Rocks made a video about mine. Okay, I'll give it to Dirk then, Mama Rocks. Well, Dirk's cabinet door, if you're cool to me, I'm cool back. That's how I am about everybody. I wish fucking Fusion would too. I wish them all would take them down because I'm not a bad person. I don't. I can be friends with everybody, and I don't have to fight with anybody, and that's what I want to do. But it's like nobody wants to do that. They want to make me this. They want to make me that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do it to Delilah. I meant. Just like 47 people and 3 likes, but I get this isn't something really to like about. It's not positive. It's sadness. That's what it is. But I had to make a record of it that today on September 9th, 2022 at approximately around 11:58 a.m. or 11:45 a.m. this time, which is 9:45 California time. My relatives in California got calls from people from YouTube talking about a lawsuit about me speaking to some girl that I haven't been, and that something else and some other stuff. It was harassing and texting my sister-in-law, and got her cell phone number. These trolls, or not trolls, hackers, people, whoever they are, channel creators, God, I ask you reveal them and let karma hit them swiftly. Amen. That's all I got else to say about it. Oh, well, that's why I took that video down, because I stopped it, obviously. I said at the end of it, though, like, that's why I said wait till the end, because it was a pre-recording and I didn't want to waste it, but I guess I shouldn't have aired it anyways. So my apologies. Seriously. Like, I apologize. I mean, I did take it down. That's one thing I do that nobody else does, like, especially when people don't like something, is I take it down. It's not liked, why keep it up? If it's bad received or poorly done, why have it? Now I'm all fucked up. I'm all fucked up. I'm all upset. I'm trying to do everything right. There's a reason I did what I did on something, and you know, I obviously couldn't have gone to Scooters even if I had wanted to or needed to, because I am required on an appointment here in September and have ongoing treatment and stuff to deal with, and have to meet with another lawyer next Monday. So, you know, I mean, I couldn't do that stuff if I had wanted to. Carrie is Duster, yeah. Yeah, she does want to call me from a text now number. And I'm not down with that, because I can't talk to any of those type of people. And the reason I can't is, well, they already know. Obvious reasons. Just like why I had to edit last night's stream, because of what somebody did, a slip of the tongue. But that's cool. I'm editing it out, cutting the stream short, and I'm going to re-upload or republic it. Because I thought that last night's stream with the Rejected, Reaper, and Filthy was progressive, and we were trying to make an end towards the drama. But none of the drama is going to end if the people that made mistakes, and that's on both sides, nobody's not at fault anywhere, all have to apologize to one another. And some people's egos, I just think, are too big to do that. Mine's not. See, they're still fucking around by saying stuff like that. Like, you guys aren't taking anything I say to heart or serious. And it's just sad. No, not my slip of the tongue. It was Reaper. Red Reaper had said something last night that I can't have on a video. Um, that's all. they can't get to me, just me, Patriot, but they can get to me through my family and stuff, and that's the thing. Them doing this and affecting me is affecting my family, indirectly or directly, like they just did by calling them. So I didn't anticipate that. And SC, if you're either going to be here to support me or critique me, let me know, because I mean, like, I'm getting real tired of those type of questions. Every time I give Wacky a winch, she unblocks somebody or does something. She's very close friends with Fusion. I'll give Wacky Jackie a wrench when Mr. Fusion takes his videos down on me. Bet that's not happening. I know, Wacky Jackie, I know. But my moderators, they have to be, you know, top of the line. Roland, you get a wrench, but you don't get to dictate who gets a wrench. Remember that. Yeah, take the bit. You damn right, take the boots down because they portray things through not the full light, and I can't even go into some of that stuff, and they know why. So, I mean, like, and the other stuff is just edited stuff of like the stream where I nodded off when I was bedded to stay up all night. Who can resist a bet? Of course I took it. And I lost, so I paid. So SC, don't start doing that again. That has to deal with, like, if you want to be my friend or a mod or someone that I respect and don't think's doing this shit to me. That's what that had to do with. People that do that stuff, yeah, I'm more apt to believe that they don't have nothing to do with it. Sure am. So what, MC? I told you I get tired. Just because somebody nods out doesn't mean they're up. Because guess what? I'm having such a bad day today that I have taken all of my, besides my Tylenol, I've taken all of my regular pain medicine as normal, and I am up, I mean, right as rain, completely awake and alert and aware. Now, how can that be if I'm yet under the influence of all of my medicine that I'm supposed to take for the day? Well, I can take it all in the morning or I can spread it out. Either way, I choose to do it. I started off by taking one and I took the other just a little bit ago before lunch. And I took the third one because when I stood up, my back popped. And when it popped, it hurt like a motherfucker. And so I took it. Yeah, I did take an extra. I took an extra, my one that I always have left over, because I always have 3 Ativan to take a day, and I usually only take 2. So I always have one extra, and they build up. So if I ever need to take one on an emergency basis, I can. But so what I did was I just took the third one I was allowed to take that day because I don't want to get dependent on Ativan like that. I don't want to build a tolerance up. That's why I don't take the third Ativan every day. Something tells me I'm going to have to take it today, though. I guess I'm about to go in a moment to pick up lunch. I don't know if I can hardly eat. I feel sick to my stomach. Like this stuff is literally affecting my physical health. I think at some point somebody would actually give a shit, but they don't. I'm glad I got just enough weed to make it until my allotment runs up again and I get more added to my allotment, which will be tomorrow. I've got exactly about like 5 to 6 grams left. That's all I got left. But that'll be plenty until tomorrow. I have this stuff called peanut butter breath. It's a real good indica. And then I have the last of this banana macaroon stuff. It's been hard. I've been having to smoke a lot less because lowering my allotment down in half has I didn't anticipate how much I used to smoke so much. But I did smoke too much. I certainly did. I'm glad I was able to get it fixed. Oh, I gotta take this headphone out, so y'all give me just a second. Gotta put the sound. Had to put the sound cord uh, headphones in. Yes, it's called peanut butter breath fusion. See, you're trying to make, you know what you're referring to when you do that, dude. Like, my dog has never licked peanut butter off me. I wish people would stop making those assumptions and making those subtextual references. I didn't kiss my dog in the mouth. I let my dog lick my cheeks and lick my eyes because he does it naturally as my emotional service animal, because whenever I'm upset, my dog is here to help me stay calm. So I don't have to take medicine all the time or smoke all the time. Red Reaper, be safe on your fire call. Test. Yeah, okay. See, like, I respect Red Reaper's fact that he's a fireman a lot, just like I respect our police. My face cheeks, MC. You've got just a couple more probably before you get permanently banned again for good this time. Ha 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 ha. Y'all, somebody got me a gift. They got me $125 pair of headphones. 10 Grammy winning artists recommend them. I got them from my uncle because he got a pair. So he got a pair discounted. They're called Soundcore earbuds, and they have a little wireless charging case that comes with it, and they're built with like gold ceramic nano. They have like 10 mini of them in there for the speaker, and it has a nice custom, like it fits in the ear real nice, and like they're just awesome. No, they don't. Why should I unblock Mia Katana, who always tell me to stop and do this and do that, like they're the know-all be-alls? Why? Why should I? I mean, I'm probably going to anyways, and then I'm going to have to block them again. And next time, they're going to stay blocked. They don't know anything about my grandfather and I's relationship, okay? What goes on in my life and social, I try not to share with my granddad, but whenever it gets me to the point to where I'm emotionally upset, he can't help but from noticing. And he knows what it is because it's been the same thing my whole life. People like to take advantage and pick on me. And all I'm doing is ask people to stop. I'm not threatening anybody. I'm not nothing. I'm done with all that past bullshit that I did that was wrong. They're unblocked, for God's sake. I don't know why I didn't do it because you asked me, Fusion, that's for sure. How about we get the likes up? 35 people, no likes. Square's here trying to figure out his life. Let's see, I've got my medical insurance. I'm sober. I've got Voc Rehab helping me out with my career issues and disability stuff. I've got a lawyer scheduled to meet on Monday about SSI. I just put in 2 applications for part-time jobs locally that I can walk to very slowly, but still get to. What else have I done? I've helped my grandpa every day with his heart monitor, changing the battery, and making sure to keep his symptoms reported. I've helped the neighbors that do not have a problem with me. Yeah, I think I've done pretty good. So the only other things I need to work out is my online life. The people that won't stop bothering me, making videos about me. Do we have to go on a hardcore, like, to get a YouTube stripe? Something like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to cause anybody to redo a channel or anything. Re-upload it, keep doing it back and forth. Like, clearly there could be something, some type of common ground reached. I I don't talk about you. Well, I don't already talk about you. I do somewhat. I don't make videos like people do about me. Uh, you know, so I mean, there is that. Yeah, Red Eye, that's my new IG. I made a new IG that wasn't connected to my Facebook or nothing because apparently that's the way they usually work unless you just make your own single one by itself. I like to connect them to your Facebook, and I like to keep my Facebook private. Like people don't understand how like this shit you talk about, like it's no joke or fabrication because if it was, this lawyer wouldn't be willing to meet with me on Monday. That I have a messed up right leg that experienced muscle cell death. It's no lie or fabrication that I suffered a wreck that was not my fault, ruled by the highway patrol, of which that I got a sum of around $30,000 for that wreck. Long time years ago. Tried to make the most of it. Obviously, I didn't do too well. I bought a new vehicle, and my ex later on decided to egg and key that vehicle, which she got away with when the police knew she was guilty as hell. That's why I got that all reported. Other than that, uh, the wreck forever changed me. How I could walk, uh, what I feel day to day, how I sleep. I used to sleep on my back. I can no longer sleep on my back anymore. I always have to sleep on my side. And it always has to be my right side. Like I can't sleep on my left side at all. You would think it would be the reverse, but for some reason I have to sleep on my right side. And it hurts. Like I have to get off of it and twist and turn all night. When I get out of bed in the morning, like it feels so freaking good. So good. Like I stretch when I wake up about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I go into the bathroom 9 times out of 10. I always wash my face with water. I'm not really much into shaving all the time, but some days when I see it, I'll go right at it. Other days I'll wait till later. Then after I eat breakfast, I'll take a shower and shave. And, then I get ready for the day, and that's usually how I've always done my days. I've always went. I used to be called, like a whatever you call somebody that didn't want to party all the time, party pooper and stuff. Because, or I remember one of my friends' girlfriends used to make fun of me. She said, "Oh, the street lights are on. It's time for Ian to go home." Like, because yeah, I'd usually always go home when it started to get dark, and I didn't stay out late. Like I didn't take a lot of risk growing up. I took more and more risk when I became a teenager, got out of high school, uh, which wasn't exactly a good thing either. Some of them were, but some of them weren't. If I hadn't taken the risk, then I would have never fell in love. I did sincerely fall in love with my wife. I never hit her. I never did anything except argue with her. Maybe think she did things she didn't. And I was suspicious of her, that
part of me that just always thinks somebody's up to something. I have that. It's true. But it didn't take forever for truth to come out. And even though it just came out for myself, that's all I needed to know. Like, I'm over it. I've moved on. I don't care about ooh blah dee, ooh blah da. Life goes on. Letting it all be. Uh, I don't wish nothing but good future and luck for Johnny Goble. I can't believe I just found out that Dirty is in his 30s and has never gotten his license. That just blows my freaking mind. Like, hell, I did that when I was 16. Of course, I couldn't wait to drive, but I mean, still, like, I never lived with my mom except for a small period of time when I was in second grade. And my mom died when I was in 2017. I was in active addiction still when she died. And although I felt it, yeah, a part of me felt numb, like almost that I couldn't feel it, like because she had not been in my life so much that even though I was upset, it was like I felt like I didn't know what I was upset for. But I think, if anything, I was more upset at the fact that I loved her and I knew she loved me, and she had so much suffering she had to go through in this life. She went through so, and I'm sure some of it was self-inflicted, but a lot of it wasn't. I mean, she was abused domestically, verbally, sexually, everything. I couldn't do anything for my mom. I couldn't protect her. I, I could, just like she couldn't be the mother that I needed her to be when I was younger. I couldn't be the son she needed me to be when I was older. When he finally stopped and dropped her off at the last facility in Memphis, she had been to a place like that before. It's when they take control of all your medicine and stuff. And my mom had some severe psychiatric disorders and anxiety and different things, and was on a lot of different meds. And I think they either gave her too much or not enough something, trying to wean her off too hard, and it caused her to have a heart attack. She died. It was sad though, because my stepdad called and acted like I was playing along with his act. He pretended to be upset, and I said, "Oh man, tell me the truth. How do you feel?" He's like, "Man, to be honest, I mean, she didn't have no good life. She's better off." And then he started saying what he said, and I told him what I felt of him because he always abused her and was a gambling addict. He ended up hanging up the phone because he knows what I was saying was true. That's one person nobody should ever want me to get near, is my former stepdad. Because I just may I just may mess up and lose all control there. Like, who sleeps with somebody and has herpes too, and has the audacity to not tell the person, give it to them, and then basically look at them like, well, now you're either stuck with me or you try to marry or be with somebody else. And so my mom married this a-hole instead of wanting to chop his junk off, which is what she wanted to do. She didn't want to go to prison for the rest of her life. So she married him, and what she did was she married somebody she didn't know. He was an abuser, and people tried to warn her, and it's always like that same old famous story. People tried to tell them, but some people just have to learn on their own experience. You can't tell them anything. It's not anything personal to do with you or the person. It's just how that person operates, vibrationally speaking. Other people have to learn through others. That means that you literally learn through other people teaching you that. There's other people that learn through going through the experience and then messing up and figuring out what messed up. That's just a law of life, sort of. I'm sorry, but yeah, my mom was given it, and you know, against her will, and that's why I made the petition for the people to sign that. It went to Biden and Harris to demand to make it illegal to sleep with somebody and not let them know if you have any diseases or whatnot, because that's wrong. Well, herpes 1 is okay, and you can deal with it. Most people get it on their lip. It's not the bad part. But herpes 2 is what this stepdad had. Wasn't stepdad at the time, but what this guy had was herpes 2, and he was taking Valtrex. And after being with my mom a couple times, my mom looked through his bag and she found a Valtrex bottle, and she looked up what it was used for. And when she saw what it was used for, she about lost her mind, and she was about to kill him. And then surely enough, she was tested and she was positive. And that stuff affected her life so bad. It made her lose all types of energy. She'd have to deal with monthly stuff. Hello? Hello? I'm telling the truth about my life. You don't like it? Get off. Stop. Whoever just called me, don't call me. You have my house number? Seriously? Like, that's how good people. No, I'm gonna talk about my mom because that's how it is. Y'all want to keep fucking with me now? I've been through all this shit, and y'all seriously want to keep fucking with my family and stuff? That's why I'm telling them. I'm not talking about my mom in any bad way. My mom had a bad life. And my mom was a good person, though, because she told me everything. She tried to be as good to me as she could by telling me everything with no filter. And a lot of it I wasn't ready to hear, but I just had to deal with it. What's the plan, Katana? What plan? There ain't no plan. The plan is people. What is Real Deal saying? Someone tell me what Real Deal is saying, because I can't see him. Maybe I'll drop the link. Maybe I will. I'll tell you what, I'll drop the link, and anyone's allowed that, and anyone that comes up agrees that they're not trolling me or gonna start, or if they have any vids up, then they'll take them down. That's the condition for entry and stuff. You know what? Because everything is based on conditions in this world. We're taught that there's a thing called unconditional love. Well, I got to break the hard news to you, but there's no such thing as unconditional love. All loves and all relationships are based on conditions. Because if you love somebody unconditionally, that means you let them treat you any way you want or they want, and you wouldn't, react. There's the link. It's not content blocking. I'm done talking about my mom. If that's what y'all worried about, my mom, may God rest her soul. You know, she wasn't in my life, but she tried to tell me as much as she could about life. And, she warned me about people, how they are in real life, what they'll do to you. And I didn't listen hard enough, I guess. I'm so glad, though, that I got gifted these Sound 4 headphones, because these motherfuckers are the bomb. Y'all ain't never seen none like these. Oh, yeah. See that gold cell technology in there? Those are badass, son. Badass. Oh, not doing too good since somebody decided to call my stepmom and stepsister and stuff all the way out in California. Not doing too good at all with that. That being the lowdown. Because that's what they did. They called and they disturbed stuff up in my family with lies, saying they got an investigation against me. An investigation of what? Being a YouTuber? There's nothing to investigate. I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to on here. I'm not talking about anything irregular or that could be considered bad. I'm not threatening nothing. I'm not doing anything wrong. So I don't know what investigation you could have on me. You could have an investigation maybe on some of this other stuff that's going on, like, I got my brows from my dad, and my mom told me that there was nothing wrong with my eyebrows growing up, that my name was supposed to be pronounced with an iron, and of course Herbal is on.
Why are you
Herbal.
so upset today?
Dude, don't even start.
Start what? I'm just asking questions, Square.
You know what you're doing.
I just want to know what's bugging you, big guy.
You know what's bugging me, man.
I'm sorry they're picking on you. I don't agree
Hello?
with them calling your family and bugging you and stuff like that. I just think that's cruel and mean.
Hold on, I don't know why my headset's not working. Hold on just a second. Oh yeah, it's not just cruel and mean. They're calling family that specifically, especially my stepmom. Me and her really don't have a great relationship.
Stepmoms are the worst. Stepmoms have always been the worst.
You tell me that. I don't know why why these settings aren't working. Yeah, can you speak?
You're gonna be okay though, Square. You know
Hello?
that, right?
Okay, it's still doing it through the wrong thing. Hold on just a second.
What's everybody in the chat up to today? I don't even have a stepmom. I just said that for funsies. Fusion, you could have never beat me up in high school. I was a fucking bully, man. I promise.
Go ahead, Ethan, or Herbal, sorry.
Hey, motherfucker, thanks for doxing me.
No, I didn't. Ethan, I'm talking about my little brother here, Ethan. I did not mean to, dude. Damn. I see your name when you popped in onto the fucking thing. I can't help myself. Fuck.
That's exactly right. You can't help yourself.
It was not a motherfucking. It was not a, like,
Don't you
well,
motherfuck
shit.
me,
Y'all
Square. I'm
already
not
know.
motherfucking you.
Don't you motherfuck me. I'll motherfuck you. Don't you motherfuck, 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 motherfuck. I
MC's down there
didn't,
doxing me
dogs.
too. MC's down there
Yeah.
doxing me too.
Yeah.
Fucking
MC, why
traitor.
are you doxing him? You traitor?
Same team, same team.
You're not on his team, I hope. Because if you are, you ain't on my
I'm
team.
not on nobody's team. I'm on team me.
Yeah. You ain't no nut swinger.
I don't understand that phrase.
Oh,
I've
I
never seen a
motherfuck
person's nut
people.
type be big enough to swing off of. I don't know
It's
about
not
you.
already out. It's not already out now. For all people know is what? You know how common the name Ethan is?
All you gotta do is get on my Instagram. You see my name. I ain't stupid. I don't care if
Yeah,
you don't
and
have
it's
my
on
name.
his Instagram, and that's exactly what y'all said when I complained about my name being doxed. Was it's on my Instagram? So there you
While we're
guys
at
go
it,
trying to guilt trip. There they are trying to guilt trip me again. Y'all
if any,
can
if
kiss
any of you
my
business owners in
ass.
the chat having trouble getting a loan, hit me up. I'll be happy to help you out.
I need yeah, give me a loan for
You don't
like
have a
five
business, Square.
thousand dollars. Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Square Works Media.
You've been
Yeah,
3
yeah, we
months.
do it. I
Have you
need
been in
you to
business for 3
invest
months?
in it.
Have you
I've
had
been in
10K a month
business.
income
I've been
or
10K
revenue?
a
I mean,
month income.
revenue
Yeah. Yep.
for 3 months.
Hell, we've had actually more than that. We've had 15K.
I don't believe you for some reason.
I'm telling you, it's right all on here on the paperwork. All I got to do is fax it over to you.
I'll send you some forms.
All right. I mean, because I could sure use a nice, cool 20 grand.
Couldn't we all?
Yeah, I know. I mean, you know what I would do with it? I would take it and
Buy a
I
bunch
would
of weed. I
change
know
my
you, Square. I ain't
identity.
stupid.
And I would change it. I would take it, change my identity, then buy a bunch of weed, and then go off to Mexico.
For some reason, I have a feeling the Mexicans would send you back.
No, 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 no. I love
Ain't
the
no crying in the
Mexican culture.
cartel.
I would.
Ain't no crying in the cartel, Square.
Hey, I ain't joining the cartel. I'm joining the regular people. I'll do work for the cartel, sure, but I ain't
Gary,
doing
you
none of
get a
that
dox.
type of work.
You get a dox. Everybody gets a dox. No, it's
And
just really
you
so
get a
bad, Square.
dox. And
You're
no,
so
he got
afraid of me
on
getting up
here,
here
and
live.
when he gets on here, I see his name when he logged in, and I remember seeing it on his Instagram. And so when I got back on here, I just call people. Usually, it's a habit of mine. It's not a thing like or not a habit, it's a fluke of mine. It's not a thing that I do because there's been a bunch of people who come on here that I don't have on Instagram, and I don't ever call them by their names. You know why? Because I don't know it. So it can't happen, you know. La familia is Tolo. It's es Tolo. It's not Todo. It's es
I'm
Tolo.
just a citizen too, swear. I pay taxes like the rest of yous. I don't like to, but
Yeah,
I
but
do.
some people are citizens, and then some people are citizens slash outlaws, and I ain't got nothing wrong with outlaws. They cool, but I ain't one of them. And so all I just ask is to please not be involved in no outlaw affairs.
I've been an outlaw. That shit's fun.
Like, I mean, now when I was growing up in high school and stuff and coming up, I learned right from wrong pretty quick, and I chose the path of least
It's about
resistance, I
time they
thought.
dump our fucking dumpsters.
Yeah, they were a day old yesterday on mine.
No, I swear, I just wanted to get up here and tell you, keep on going, man. We all
Yeah,
love
they
you.
were mistakes. And one of the things was the fact that I didn't realize that every time I added my outros and intros at the end of editing my video that it would shorten my mosaic pieces. It took me a while to figure that out. So that's why people kept getting doxxed on accident. That's why they were accidents. And that's why you keep holding them up against me is not doing any good. All it's doing is again making me feel like shit. And out of every one of those that I caught after it was uploaded or whatever, I told the person before they got up early in the morning, or somebody finally told me, and once I finally saw their message, I took it down. And I'm sure there's enough cooperation in this community that nobody has taken it and released it anywhere else. Yeah, I'm responsible for rechecking my vids from now on. You damn right, MC. You damn right, and that's why I haven't had any mistakes since in
You're
my
welcome,
videos,
Terry.
and I'm not going to. And I was reckless then, and that was my fault. But I assumed everything was still as it looked. I didn't say it was an excuse to get me off from not apologizing and recognizing my accountability in it, but I said it was a mistake in that sense. It wasn't done with evil intentions.
I bet you were a boss in gym class, though, swear. I ain't even gonna lie.
No, history class. I
Nah, the
didn't say it
locker
was
room where
okay
you
for me to
shine.
bring up the past. I try to get past the past. People keep bringing it up, so I have to go back into it.
You would think that you learned your lesson on doxing
Well,
people by now. That's gonna.
Creek, you apologize to me, but yet you are around people and condoning basically what people are doing to me. So, how much does that apology really mean when you do stuff like that? That's what I want to ask you.
Does
How's
anybody in
that
the chat
supposed to
have any
mean?
questions?
I don't make shady digs at people. What does that even mean? Like sneak diss? No, I don't. Like I meant like every night I pray for everyone on my prayer list, and yeah, that includes Red Eye Patriot's mom. Like y'all think
Now I'm
I'm
gonna
such
try
a
to
bad
gamble on some
person,
sort of sporting game. That's
but
what I
y'all
do.
are wrong. Like I don't want any wrong or hate to go to anybody.
Just make a public apology, swear. That shit works.
Oh, I've already apologized so many times it never works. It never works. And then they take it and they use it to make it seem like, oh, look, he's doing the same thing again, like he's
We have a
apologizing
question
and
from the
he'll be
audience,
back to
swear.
doing it again.
Would you be mad if somebody made a shirt with your eyebrows on it?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold
So
on.
that's a yeah. Are you still there?
Yeah. I just don't get it. Like, why would somebody spend the time to do that just so they could wear it in a video or something so that hopefully I see it to fuck with me?
World's a
Like,
cruel
why?
place, Square. The world's a cruel
Why?
place.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize. And let's see, I didn't always stand behind all these people that pick on you until you kept bringing it up over and over and over and over again. That's whenever I started standing behind people because you wouldn't let it go.
Be- because I was bringing it up. Yeah, I couldn't let it go at that time. I mean, it was kind of a big thing at the time. I don't know if you remember, but yeah, I have tried to learn, and I am learning to let that shit go, and I have done it.
Okay, and you're doing that now, but at the time you weren't. You were repetitively doing it over and over and over and over and over. And I mean, I couldn't even have a normal day without you down my throat about it. So what's the
No, no,
difference?
no,
Hold
no.
on.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I have not contacted you or nothing about it
No,
lately or anything.
not in a
Yes, I
while.
brought it up. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. Hello.
Hey, Herbal.
Hey, Creek.
How you doing, boo?
I thought you were already
I'm
there.
doing good. How about yourself?
I'm all right.
All right, I'll call him. I'll call him right now. Hold on. Yeah.
Who we calling, Square? Ghostbusters?
I'm calling. Hold on just a second. Um.
Why don't you mute your mic calling them?
Yeah, I am.
So, which one of you sons of bitches called Square's mom is the real question.
But does that make sense to you, Herbal? I know he's muted calling somebody, but does that make sense to you? What I'm
Yes, it makes sense.
like, I'm not trying to be a bitch towards him. I'm not. I'm just saying why be mad at me whenever I say what's the difference when you dox people and people constantly are down your ass about it when you people self included.
I didn't dox. If I were to dox someone on purpose, I'd make a video about it. I would have not tried this whole "oh, it's all mistake" stick.
Just
I would have just
doesn't
done
matter
it
how
on.
it happened. It happened.
I would just done it on purpose, especially knowing the fact that there's not a law in Missouri, but there is in Kentucky. And other than that, you can just be
Let's
stewed. But
forget laws
no,
for a second. Let's forget
I'm
laws
not
for a second,
trying.
Square.
I'm not
Let's think
trying
about
to
common
dox
decency.
anybody. Like decency, yeah, on a decent level, I don't want to do that. And I didn't mean to. Like I had said, Army's name once on
A little bit of
accident on
courtesy gets
stream.
you a long way.
And just like I just did Herbal a while ago. It's not me doing it because why would I target Army or Herbal? They haven't done anything negative to me. So I
Yes, I
mean,
have.
if it happened to
Don't even lie there.
well, okay, you have, but Army didn't, and still though, you've been cool recently, so why, it doesn't even add up. But
Square, what's your
yeah,
favorite
I
dance
am,
move?
I can be over that stuff, Creek. Like if I don't know, I just wish like this whole concept of workyverse and stuff didn't exist because that was like what I was, you know, where I'm
I
going.
want to
But
say this. All you motherfuckers that's in this so-called workyverse thing, I was picking on Square before picking on Square was cool, and don't you guys forget it.
Herbal, you always got something creative to say, don't you, bud?
I am pretty good with words.
Yeah,
So I've
I
been
gotta
told.
give it to you. It's been the first time I've heard you talk so much. I'll give you that.
I got a lot to
Brownie
say, Square. I've
says,
just been holding it back.
well, Creek just left. Oh, you lost service, Creek. Sorry. You can come back. Herbal, Brownie says he doesn't love you anymore. Yeah,
I don't
he
care if
says
Brownie
that.
loves me or not.
He says
I
he
tried to
doesn't like
rescue
the
him.
he
I
said he
tried to
says
get
he
him
doesn't
free.
He said he doesn't like that you used him as a ploy to make those videos, or other people made those videos,
I can't control what other people do. Like that
and
free
you
brownie
made
thing. I
you.
can't control that people ran with that.
Oh, you started it, and
I am a launch.
Brownie's already been free. He was free before I got him. He needed a home. Don't you mean home, Brownie? Not free him, but home. Because to
How do
free a
we know you
dog
didn't
means just
kidnap that dog from a little kid?
uh, because
How do
number
you know,
one, the
Square? How
dog.
do you know that? You just picked up
How
a
do
dog out of a
I
parking
know?
lot.
Dude, I didn't just pick a dog out of a parking lot. It was snowy, about 3 inches or so. It was early January. I went down. It was dark at night. I just went and delivered my pizza. And when I came out, he was sitting over to the side, sort of just standing around, looking around with no collar on. And I asked the woman, I said, "Whose dog is that?" She said, "Oh, there's a bunch of them. They're just strays." I said, "Really?" She said, "Yeah." And I walked away and I just left him alone. And as I walked to my car, I heard a, I turned around and there he was, and he had his head down. And I said, "You gonna come here?" And he slowly came up to me, and I picked him up, cleaned him off, and I put him in my car, and I took him home. He hadn't had no rabies shots. He hadn't been
Would you go
fixed,
as
and
far as to say that it was love at first sight?
yeah, it was friendship at first sight. Yeah, it was love at first sight. He's my dog. I love him, of course. He's not only that, he's my companion animal. Like he's going to be doing a specific function for me once he gets fully trained.
I do know that you need to quit smoking that peanut butter breath because it's bad for your branding.
No, the peanut butter breath is a good indica strain. It's only the name
No,
of
it is not good for your
marijuana.
public image. I
Doesn't
promise you that. I can
I don't
promise you
care
that.
if it's not good for the public image is already screwed
I
from
gotta
all the
mute my
people
mic.
that
There's a train
trolled
coming
me.
through.
Yeah, public image is already messed up from all the people that have made the troll stuff and messed with me. Brownie, can you breathe? Brownie. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're starting compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What are you overdoing?
I'm practicing CPR, looking ass.
Practicing CPR on what? A blow up
What do you
doll?
mean on what? No, my dog. Just without the,
Put
the
that
way they
dog down.
teach
Leave that dog
CPR,
alone.
no mouth to mouth, just the way they teach it now, just regular compressions.
Yeah, I'm Black Fox. That's me. What
Oh
does
yeah,
Grandpa
it's
think
trash.
about the peanut butter
It's
bread?
it's trash because of me. No, it doesn't have to stay trash. It's just been miscrewed. It's been misstrued and confused because you guys all know that some of the stuff that's been said is not true. And if you don't know, well, then you're just saying you don't. You're just being ignorant of the facts. You're not going out of your way to look them up yourself.
We've only just begun. How mad were you that day, Square?
What?
How mad were you that day I kept sending you love songs?
What?
That day I kept sending you the love songs.
I wasn't mad. I was just like, really?
I think you were pretty upset that day.
Yes, misconstrued. Thank you very much, Katana, for that correct pronunciation that I messed up.
See, them people in the chat are way smarter than me. You just got a dumb hillbilly up here being a dickhead now.
Well, things been misconstrued. And I don't hold that against any one particular person or anything.
How many days in the past month have you cried, Square, on camera? I just want to know.
I don't know. When people call your family and cross the line, do stuff like that, it's hard not to get on here and show your raw self.
I can promise you right now, I've never shown my raw self crying on the internet.
Well, okay, you
The
know what?
majority of the people in
That's
the
the end
chat
of
have
that.
never
That's
done
just
such a thing.
no, just fuck this, dude. All y'all are doing is just making fun of me, just doing
I'm
it
just asking
silently.
questions. I'm just asking questions. I'm not making fun of you.
No, I think you are.
How am I making fun of you by asking a question?
See, people keep saying how many people have I doxed. They just keep trying to make me feel like shit. I'm just about to. Oh no, Sasquatch, you're fucking. What the fuck does
He's
this
being
dude
mean to
want?
me, right? I agree, Roland. He's being mean to me.
What do you need, Mr. Sasquatch?
Let Seth up here.
He's up here.
What are you doing, Seth?
I just wanted to say hi.
Hello.
Are
Seth,
you not
you
in the mood?
think
How are you?
this
How are you
over-
doing, Herbal?
I love you guys in the chat.
Right.
I'm
I
glad
wanted to say hi,
y'all love
Square.
each other. Y'all can all keep loving each other and hating me.
I love you too, Square.